Alright guys and gals, this is Northman and we are back with some more testing Tarkov. This time, 308 bolt gun. So this is the M700 TX, or T5000, and then the DVL. Now the DVL is going to be coming up first. Now this gun is pretty awesome. The integrated suppressor makes this thing insanely quiet. I have taken shots at really close distances. Cam, if you ever watch any of the videos and see him or any of the old videos when we get up on top of what used to be called Sniper Rock, above lumber here on woods, he would actually get in a bush and he was shooting at people at like 8 meters and they would get confused about how far away the shot was. It was kind of hilarious on a couple occasions. With 308, it shoots pretty flat. I like running M62 or M80. M62 I'll run if I'm really concentrated on, you know, getting into a really long range shot, just to be able to try and track down. Or if I'm shooting, I know I'm going to be shooting up against people who are going to be running class 4 or above, M80 will usually get the job done, but on a bolt gun it's nice to have M62. Most of the clips you're going to see with DVL, I think I was running M62 for a while, and then I switched over to M80. The rest of the guns I pretty much always am running M80. Now, this thing is great on reserve and woods, or even on customs, just wherever you're going to be taking some close shots. But if you're going to prioritize long range, the advantages of it kind of don't really equate out. I do use it a lot on interchange as well. It's one of those fun ones, and we're going to show you here some pretty fun shit that went down on interchange. I end up shooting at this guy, and at one point I think I had to have been under 20 meters, and he is having the damnedest time trying to figure out where I am. I included this just to show off the actual quiet nature of the DVL, and the fact that I was able to get so close to this guy and he still had no idea where I was. Honestly, not my best shooting, but that's besides the point. Was trying to show off this sound suppression. Now, as far as usability, this thing with the 10 round mag, pretty usable. However, you can't top load it, so you're going to be wanting to bring spare mags and be running like that. It does kind of mess with you a little bit on getting into some of those, you know, more light kit builds. It is only 10 round mag, so you can fit it in your pockets. However, if you're trying to, you know, minimize exposure of 993 or M61, how much you're going to be losing when you die, that does kind of suck. He's dead. As far as scopes on this gun, the Valde and the Voodoo are epic. I do occasionally run, I think it's the NC Star, and that one works pretty well for the long range. Moving on to the T5000. Now this gun is kind of a beast right off the bat. I throw a suppressor on it and then I call it a day. It's very oddly not moddable for what it is. I was expecting there to be more options for it, especially with that long rail you got on it. However, it is very usable, very fun gun. It's just not ideal for getting high ergo with how it's built. Now, as far as getting into some of the nicer points of this rifle, it does have a pretty stellar lay down ergo drain, as in it almost doesn't. And so if you're going to be running a large scope, this is a great option for you. Again, this one also is not top loadable, so you're going to be running spare mags. The downsides of this is it is a much longer barrel, so a lot of the kind of nook and cranny sniper positions, you'll end up having what you just saw happen to me, where the scope, you can't quite sight down it. However, it's a tack driver, it's fun. I've gotten a little bit more time on it lately, just because of wanting to try it out, and I like it. Sounds good. I still think DVL beats out for sound suppression as well as usability for that shorter barrel. Now getting into the M700, the most moddable bolt gun in the game currently. This thing is a ton of fun, very usable. I'll run this with an L-can, a Voodoo, a Valday, or again, I believe it's called the NC Star. It's got a lot more zoom to it. I use this thing for just about everything. You can mod them up multiple ways. There's a couple different variants you can buy once you complete a couple quests. However, even with the DVL winning out on the suppressor side of things, this gun with a suppressor is hard to hear. You'll see it here. I end up getting a guy off spawn, and then a 2-man rushes me from the brick building and goes underneath me, and then this guy has no idea where he's getting shot from. It's pretty glorious, actually, because he freaks out, and then his buddy disconnected, which was kind of funny. Made it for an easy shot. You can see I switched priority there. Always a good idea when you're sniping. Go for the threat. On this guy, this is actually a hard one to see. I didn't realize I got this guy until after the raid. He had killed Cam, and I was getting chased down on my way to extract, so I bushed up and got him. M700, again, I like to run M80. I have been running a little bit more M61 and M62 with the amount of slicks and class 5 I've been running into, especially on customs. So that's one thing to make note of. And here you can see the scope I keep referring to as for long range. Honestly, M700, I kind of have as my bread and butter bolt gun. Is my favorite. I do use the SR25 quite a bit. But this gun is, when I was leveling up sniper, this was my primary gun. It is a ton of fun, and I highly recommend it. Honestly, as far as these guns go, anything you want to use is usable. I suggest DVL or M700. However, the T5000 is definitely usable. So use what you want and enjoy it. I'm just trying to showcase where they excel. M700, I can take close range shots. T5000, I leave for extreme long ranges, and DVL for quiet. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Leave a comment down below, subscribe, and like if you guys are enjoying these, and let me know what type of guns or what guns you'd like me to see, like to see me do this for next. Anyways, have a good one.